advocate, and I do this every day. And I know what gun violence is. I know the pain a family experiences. I know what it's like to do a death notification. I know what it's like to sit beside a shot person in a hospital and hold the hand of the mother. And that scares me. And the victims that I work with, I think in general, they are glad to see our elected take a stance, and he has. And same with local law enforcement. I think that they are afraid. And when they turn on the news, I mean, in the wake of Gilroy, within 24 hours, we had El Paso, and then we had Ohio, and we had victims pouring into the Family Assistance Center, absolutely traumatized. Oh my God, it's been 4 days, and there's been 3 shootings in this country, horrific shootings in this country. Victims are afraid, and to protect them and their children, and to let them know that we, as prosecutors' offices, in whatever capacity we are, advocates, electeds, line prosecutors, doing the best we can to hold people accountable and also protect future victims.
There was somewhat of a balancing act that certainly took place, but honestly, when we looked at the post, we all know that the right to free speech is limited, correct? Early on, almost immediately, this kind of a posting caused great alarm, concern for many people, various jurisdictions, and so we were not going to be in the camp so much of trying to protect free speech. It was a question of whether or not that speech, that comment on Facebook, fit within our statute. If we could, prove the elements that we needed, we had to determine whether or not he had a specific intent to intimidate or coerce the civilian population. I think we have to look at it all in the context of society today, and given that that the title of this, the new norm, it's something that we can't shy away from. In my jurisdiction, it's about law and order and accountability, and we just can't have those kinds of threats being made without properly responding. But we need to be critical in looking at what's in the best interest of the community, and that's probably safety first and foremost.
And our balancing act, and how we balance the interest of public safety versus the right to bear arms. All this, many of us in this room are gun owners, and so I think that's an ongoing challenge that we as prosecutors, especially elected, and how we deal with our legislative bodies will face.